Clementino the darling boy betina sinafo no so de awrafie na enseme wo fie nyina ne Clementino e de guo e de amaye Oyerepa abadwafo betina se na afensem e wo ho no ana sensem de guo na abadwafo nya bre ne adaje no matimi apensempensem abiebiem yedidi hu komokopem se be kasimadu amana bonu nsia na yebia homatofo no e de ato ba bibia wo bia o share live on TV abetia fra o tie live on radio ana se o share on Facebook ho nyina no ya de aso betimi abanado contribution abeka show no kopem se yebeso so no nsia amana nsia kasebo no ababeto aso program na live on Facebook search for Oyerepa Radio on Facebook ya dia obenya saso Oyerepa live on Facebook also ewo TV Oyerepa TV also obetimi enyaye na afema muti on radio no 100.7 Oyerepa FM no ene ye frequency nti ebo bibia kwaba emo bibia adwo ye de wase so do afidi ato a highway sports ashase Solomon Carter edi ewrama no ne nafi enseme wama no nyina no solo abomoden edi eguo edi amaye kata boss se bibia boko de enyoma ekoso kama o she boss 1 year na obehye tuntum na odi celebrate woledi
yes
ye ba wa ye se bosume nan kura nya mai
oh na se tuntum na na me omu
na de o she we tuntum
se we blue black na de white asisim entino
solo
jibo solo jibo ese kra tuntum no yese be sha ase ahwe wana o be sha na nje
ta question we say se menya ho ansa ma pa e be den my question mpa me ho
wase kra ene
my question we mpa me ho
wada ne kotoko
ma ne mpa me ho
o nka yeso anka no
mi amenka yes mi amenka no ti e say yakọ congress
yes
na me na me ko gina makotoko so tell me chena say mi ameni no mi ameni yes
nti o gina
me de kom na maye
sanete
kom na maye nti question we die mamenya asenso ne ayi ba ko no kai fence Desmond so many ko gina makotoko ti me ya asenso
manto
me ya asenso nti obi foforo ba no abe Desmond na mama why okay enti ba so do be she
oh say hu ko hia de a
ese wo she why okay
yeah
enti ese wo be kofo
ele ya dane yi
ezi timba ko
Ediana Stars
ezi timba ko aba mo start yi na ye omo ye fofo no na unse Premier League no bia de nipa mienu
yeah
nti nipa mienu nyina mo nsa so so tell me chana se na yakan
yeah
esi ye boma afede timba ko na nipa mienu no obi ama ne nsam mienu so
hey
to mo don be chese mo left no mo right
support no hey
eno esi wo ko se
and
another funny yi so ne say unse se no mo ya clubs no mamu ko jama clubs no obi aje obi a number na ya mamu momo
aish
nti omo ko fofo no omo de kontem
na against for no
omo de ne delay
no wo so man to ne
usu de be delay
na ye fan back o tie ye pa o frame no say when you reliably informed they say abato na no moto for presidency third term no instead sen kombe ni separate no my ye uplift ye women's rep no to the second vice and so separate ni aye other ones ni separate ye kan ni na bo moto aba ne e baako ti ye say Ralph Jamrakra pijani sasen ko busa ye say masa sit down
nteno eno hunsu sanso ni say
say no hunsu sanso ni say proposed third term no ye de confra Adam Rabi e pese esesa na etu ni nyina babaako
etu ni na bom
anti upeja wonsa na say for third term expansion for uplifting women's rep no to second vice and then one other thing be so ho no ma na o mo ame
yes we betimi etiem
no na ye ma adwen na kakra we ngi se jaima mranim for no
okay
because nanka yes Ralph Jamrakra pejani sasenka o pese obusa yes but e ka chance on
say congress no bi nche na adwen
baby enkasa entina George Free cast no de se obe congress pa e ho akoye ye kan speech no onko because quantum carry no be ya ne ye no now it was say we
can
ne kasa sa
what was it
Kingsway toy me ma me na Enti no amaze say interest wom no eba fon kakrakra but eyema omo eye pro no onzo omo kan efi no ho na omo feel say oye de efi nkrofo no because ekwa yenko challenge bibia e na yenko twe dare wo bibia ho eno ase de de ko nyina ye ewi ani asori ko
asemo
enu bi na enu ekoso
ebe
na nyame ho
ebe solo
boss
fairu amanone
right enti
oba na afi abeto so
okay
enti the congress na ebe wo ho
oh yes say congress in common edoso pa
won de hu komo
edoso but keto kreku to kwadura no in America 2 million Ghana cedis there nyame anim no kreni o ma ya de
panyini bi so frɛ manura ewie program no wo do wi amanone a
okay
panyini pa o we occupy big position in Ghana football mu
okay
na also we show in life e woni fie won kan
okay
nti eno a real program na bem say after by 30 minutes na mo say on no number bi frɛ me find say ono a ono so wezi concerns bebre say sikana yesi ye de ye prize money ne ho anwan no na wo tie na say ye pese ye kabane en kan ye say ehemfa na sikani free
Ket kai say funding ni nyina no from Omni Adesa Production Partnership no.
Nti Adesa Production Partnership ni sika sai no mutu ade ama efi no.
Eno de one two din but opeso chese sika bia omudi rua football ni bia.
What I'm saying is say
yeah.
So was from from Adesa Production.
Yeah, one can.
Is Adesa Production no. Omudi kwa the media right for the Ghana Premier League.
Omukuta the production right for the Ghana Premier League. Yes. Media right in there. Menim hihya GFA ni omakwa. Either GFA na be award ama other TVC and omaja
na sika sai ene wom.
Eno de ye besi na ye nim sika at the same production. E dey share the production of the Ghana.
Ose busa say baso afie de na chese afie betwam ebesi ne betin abaso.
Ketokreku nkasa imu no say who knows. The initial way near for 3 years. It could be for 3 years. It could be for 6 years. And
what's initial in say?
Okay, 3 years.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh,
mete. Sami be imam ne ye. Today onya kwa ma no nebra. Kwa ma no nebra. Oba ni abehwe. Always concerns be.
Okay.
Oba na bre wuma.
Yeah.
Me se ma churchro ha.
Yes.
Se me se betimi ayini baako a. Ebi na ye yimienu bi fi ho a.
Yeah.
O kira na ye yimienu. Friday na ye yimienu. Na ye yi kokopim se ensem no raise ye nyina na betimi a discuss ye eti solo fairu amanone
right eti we ye bonitel na fe kakra bi asore na badwafo abeka na fe de nsem na to aso de amamo wa amanone nsem mu no mesha ase de afri Madrid boboko no aso ye enra ena ye de betu dwa say La Liga empanyim for the atudwa say ye bebo La Liga game anya de on be announcement of referees ne be say bia 3-4 days before the game ni nyina ne so mu GDS team sibi tena se na omo the referees na gina ho no omo di omo ho nkomo na omo cheso referee onya de referee game wo ye say referee we mistake we referee waje penalty we ni ade eba sam the pressure eba referees ne so ntie sense so ma ye ene say ebe come 24 hours ama game na baso up then on be announce referee tie bia say Madrid ene Barca ebe bom game na Sunday or Saturday and the referee be dini dim ejaba bonte yes Madrid board no enya happy with La Liga wo decision o ma take esem wo announce referees no ente bo mu GDSM eba ne sa na ese the ompesem wo mo ehye kokoro mu di boni bi ene referees ne hye ne ma bi e wa chironom de back games ne monte no e Madrid Esiombe sorry the Tiasa La Liga decision wo so take here for referees announcement eno enkomo no eba ene enwumre e wodwumade ne so Antonio Conte Napoli wo manager the atudwam said down in Doye odanyame ase pa se omantom na omo de omo ntuska ngute se de PSG mum tutuska guno wo se omo live within wɔn mint wɔn live within sika wɔn na sika na Bologna free Napoli wan sakra ɛna wɔn de Danny Doyi di ama wɔn no na nye sika wɔn betumi atua enti na wɔn gya boy na akyiri ɛso nkɔ na ɔno so nkɔ nkosi akan mfama Nottingham Forest wɔn Poku na no Antonio Conte ne nsɛm a wɔde ɛba ɛna anwummerɛ ɛwɔ dwumadie ne so AS Roma ɛne Leon Bailey nkɔmɔ na kɔ animu papaapa ama sɛ Roma Poku no wɔn ɛne Aston Villa ɛdi nkɔmɔ na wɔn gyi sa Aston Villa ready ɛso beton Leon Bailey ɛdi ama wɔn AS Roma enti sɛ no akasika wɔn bɛ agree na fe wɔn ɛtumi ɛtwa sika no ɛdi ama Aston Villa na fe player ne din ɛdi Leon Bailey aba abɛbɔ ɛdi ama AS Roma wɔn so Poku na no ɛdi free ɔba ɛdi ma mo ɛwɔ dwumadie no so weekend yi ɛna German Super Cup ɛtɔdwa Bayern Munich wɔn ɛne Stuttgart ɛna bɛbɔ na Jonathan Tah one on sir Afina o making a debut season again ama Bayern one team no na we din come on e fa game no Jonathan Tah esen a special so be start season no with a game beat say a Super Cup o Bayern one ni Stuttgart e be bona ogidie e wa rehemu mapam say Stuttgart ya de na mom oje Bayern Munich team ni di o buy pre-season o my matches o mabono wo wa rehemu mapa say Bayern e betumi e Stuttgart ato o position afa wɔn agye German Super Cup no agye esi wɔn nan so no Jonathan Tah ne nsɛm a wɔn so ade to dwa ɛfam German Super Cup no ɛde ho nsɛm no ɛma dwumadie ne so ɛnɛ anwummerɛ Enzo Raiola ɛna anɔpɔ di nkɔmɔ ɛsɛ adeɛ na PSG no almost show zero respect my goalkeeper ne din Gianluigi Donnarumma ni nyina ne say na Donnarumma any agent no wo ma ye ready some bet boy ni pay oje so na nko atena PSG atoa so esia kan dia ma na mom PSG na na person mo saki player no any free team na nti na boy ne krata point o ye ready so meti misika so na ma to so ada dia ma mo PSG anje sansem no amfantum na Enzo Raiola wonum agent edem ama player ni di Gianluigi Donnarumma wadi to just so say there ekoma bie omo sake no de won be petim bi di ama no nemo omo ni omo lawyers kasa ese kwan bia so I was omo seal PSG Poku no won di omo court no omo che damages e di free PSG ho ni nyina ne se kwan am womo Gianluigi Donnarumma na faso Poku ni nya kwan a kwan pa omo Gigi Donnarumma omo agent no woman ni eje ho a eno so enkomo no ba ene me ba cho ene na Thomas Muller wo join them any team no Vancouver Whitecaps just fa ne flight ekopie mo United States of America enwada na on Bayern team no final training no no kano wakani goodbye e dey ache Bayern teammate ni nyina no tena ne flight team no see for the past 15 years the first time on board the fighter dia mano nia enka ne ho ni nyina ni so free Bayern team no mo na wakobo and so our United States of America I know some and come on and you may dwumadie no and so make EPL nimnam dia toja and say Richard Masters CEO Edema English Premier League you know na wa din come up Edia fa liga ebe shase England nyame ya aduma na wotwe awie na nsem na odi ato dwa no ba ko na ye busa ne nsentwofo ebusa ne so what is La Liga no wo mo sin enchekrom matches no be yibi edia kwa ama no nti Barcelona ne Villarreal game no yes e come Miami na Premier League no mo adwin bi said dabi mo so mo de mo games ebe ko outside England no makosi akan ho ana and was said there be a dear way there and your dear Chesoma General Crana or no GDS a league bit to say EP or no M1 then some fata as some bay games is already M1 England here they call a crofo frost on a cock with Siaka or into a Sam and community young fat then to baby and your dear EPO game bia ebe free England chronimo at Dinani at Chemo baby for Orion or Sandy Tuja as Say Premier League you know Man City omo di omo APM ewo Premier League womo financial fair play any PSR committee na nim say 115 charges case in the crowd court ya train down the Premier League no be court na Omni City akọ na omo run 70 mo na be charges bi o na ban bi o de Manchester City omo de aba ya train last year November and a case ni remu court be sin enya dia finding and now ruling bia letimi atodwa and Richard Masters Eddie Tuja say they are unable to speed up the investigation into Manchester City for alleged financial breaches. And Richard Masters say, "I to Boasiana, Moya didn't diamond what I say, and you say, nya diom to me, expedite process, no, and to know still na case, no, our quarter, one more animal sell lawyers and judges, no, eben and cranka, any Premier League in Samuntino, I was so munyan to Boasian, and my court, no so the finders na fe sanction bia ho bia no womum edi ama Manchester City womum eboboko na yede eno so nsam na de ma e wodwumadie ne so ene anwumre na okom ayeto na mospe womboboko na so a report eba ene se Savino say dia omaye se ombe step up omo bid for Savino na yes City e catch Spurs sika de bano embru 50 million pounds and ya di omu City ombeja to player City turn 31 million pounds every Troy Bobo Kono of France. Yes City pay 50 and over. Ama Spurs are ready so be meet City omu valuation no mo discani bia kan se de beya wombenya Savino no so aba ball ede amomo eno ede free oba ye temamo ewo ejumade ne suntinya me adomu a efri ochene kono Spurs at the bid for Ebeko City asweye na omatumi ete akọ Savino no so aba abebo ede amomwa yede eno so ewon nsem no ede ma ewo eye dwumadie no so nyame ya domo a ena nwume ya ena European Super Cup no etodwa na unim sem PSG ene team an din ede tournament spare womo ena ede tata so enso ewo UEFA Super Cup ni mo a eno 7 p.m. ena sa game no ebetumi atodwa na unim se game no ekosom ewo eye Udini ho ena game no enso etumi atodwa Blue Energy Stadium na referee ding ade João Pedro Pinheiro wonu every Portugal no bedi sa game no na bibia nsi a we probable lineups a coaches ni mienu ebe yusum ade ti omo ho uko PSG afemu a coach ani ding ade Luis Enrique or goalkeeper ye friend Chevalier etum papa na nano bibia sesa obeko with Matvey Savanov goal post anymore. Ashraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, William Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Wael Zari Emery, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Desiree Doué, Osman Dembele, and Vichka Kvaratskhelia. One and a bebo at Ama Spurs. One that be way a PSG team no, while Bromley Spurs at the Bonnie and you may Okos Pesa, where Thomas Frank the biggest task ahead of the season. Guillermo Vicario, Pedro Porro, Christian Romero, Mickey Van de Ven, Jet Spence, Rodrigo Bentanque, João Pahinha, Afe Mohamed Kudus the star boy, and Obejinamu Abu Game at the Ama Spurs, Pape Matassa, Brennan Johnson, and Afe Richarlison de Andrade, where players are almost so ever bomb at the Ama Spurs, where Ebobo could be Bianca, where a probable lineups are teams, no, Emiano Ebeusu, at the Etiomoa, Yade, and one Semno at the Mamo, Jumadian, so PKB group of companies. Original car tires, original car batteries. Woman and Emma Papano, woman Emma, the old good car, as a mecha tino, na de nanti, boy, Juma kama. Woman battery, no debi ameka, and your battery, Uyusu, Nanunan sounds, oh, because some battery, and because it's so battery nibu or cranano na akwe ne de ne halo no masa, nenye easy, or boss or ne janin in every, just say, or Kojo be the basis, so no as fucking ade, Kojo original car battery, PKB group of companies. Woman say, what's the diner with security doors? Woman, might be a free tech Italy and of a Germany. Or they be fixing our doors, no, over fixing a fee, and Bambos and Sam Soccer so at the amount Tafo and Camofrasi, no, they animal PKB, and Forico Mamo, Tafuni Road Junction, one more on a field when it's him, and Teshinunga Brigade, and also PKB, 0209 170 030 0209 170 030. Perfect Skin and Body Therapy. Pimple, stretch marks, nail so ben kocha tattoo. Need a sense skin or bra perfect skin. Not your skin kama. And for my eternal skin at Toswa. A perfect skin I any year. Adding my stomach reduction. Your mouth flat tummy. Now for your enlarged body no. At your reshaping of the body. A mano obeje flat tummy. Obesha high waist. I say crop top. Fair. Not well looking simple and smart. Our perfect skin and body therapy. Wama se kumase. Bushen Abraham Junction, Accra Osu, Aquaje Park, and Atakra de Ketan Junction, Episoft Lodge Hotel, 0553 312 911, 0553 312 911. Bosheba Electrical still. Yagusua promo no ekoso 170 cities. Beje standing fan unya obebia. It says standing fan abafo e Bosheba aseye for 170 cities. Ebejo de your rechargeable table fan. Udi si table so ubetimi ahange o demo obebia. Etimi bonyom esan so kanea multi-purpose and a solar and a yede power no we no ye nyina mahode na watumi a charge ama no aye adwuma solar na ebe power no na afa dum kanea abon from akama edum pz KH market in here ni mo Bosheba Plaza e prison runabout na afa anteta for dynamo e pz to wonya akwa ubenya aye fan tb na wato 03220 30838 and 0536 095 966. Promise Herbal ese bejinu panibi de betu ya dena se ediamao immune system support general body weakness ebeko ebe manage stress ediamao na fa improve digestion and so kama sen no nyina no e Promise Herbal Bosheba Plaza ewa dum Methodist asone hwe ni mu pe eho ena obehu Promise Herbal 0535 544 681 0535 544 681. MY Caesars Company Lina Energy Tea eno na de bia meka se ye bobia no pa ne abobia wia ne abobia nwumre ti de bia ye ba ye looking strong and fit tino ye ba na se ye bo adwuma sa Lina Energy Tea no okọ adwuma so anopa na anu bia kopema nwumre ontebre mema ni timber capsules no ebi oje na wo so yiri wompam bo adwuma wompam kama timber capsules ewo MY Caesars Company Dr. Caesar na so ewo mrom enye chamfo market no edi animhwe 0244 46 26 89 Dr. Caesar ne number no live boy carbolic soap no promo ni guso koso eye kill and promo oko provision shop oko supermarket now to live boy samana na catch on say kill and promo no monfa extra one mami free ebetam kakraka na de account e de amountino ko ne koto live boy carbolic ni bi fa coffee na empanyimfo nkwada obuso ni nyina monfa nware abra promo ni guso ekoso autonum no na wunya extra bar e de atoso for free bash digital satellite decoders ode share football ode share enyom ode hear movies ode hear documentaries ode hear lifestyle programs ni nyina no e wo sa decoder ne so enya bon kwa na be ho bon ni hia na mo di coffee ho a ebusuafo no bia ni beje oyire be hwe cooking ni ade wo so enkora no be hwe cartoon education programs e wo so ni nyina e bash digital satellite hotels guest houses restaurants individuals mon friend ni mbe install bi emfa emamo e decoder recharge na fe ya installation no and so at the Amamwabripo Junction, ship mu eho and a bash digital satellite ewo 0200 05 0848 a bash number no and a 0556 287757 to cowbell coffee promo sachet no edu na be hu code sonkono unya send the costa 713 *27 hash star 713 star 27 hash o send the call ya na ye de waka draw ne ho na ye draw na otie ye na ye peke aye code na achede pi akwantuo ka ho ɛna yɛ car no a yɛde asi so no Suzuki Jimny SUV ɛno Jibo si ɔbɛyɛ ho adwuma de ama Clementino enti no so wobɛnya sika wobɛnya TV wobɛnya phone wobɛnya laptop akyɛdeɛ ne pii enti fa nwuram na Cowbell Coffee promo no won so kɔ na ɛkɔ to bi na enya akyɛdeɛ pii a ɛwɔ mu ne bi na bibia nkɔ yie ɛmfama boss nyame yɛ adomo a Atwa Mountains ne baso na ɛyɛ Friday 5th September 150 cedis no ajo ticket cover bibia yenkoye mu ene yemmaye mu 150 cedis na cover bibia yekobom paye e wa Atwa Mountains jibo number ni 0554 449 595 0554 449 595 and I buy a front desk car na wabejo ticket na bibia ko kama e di amount efiadai e na supernatural watch night na baso the god of all possibilities nyame otumi ade nyina ye Luke 137 ye gina so abompa ye nwumre no nwotwe e kopema no pa no na bra na ye mo mpa ye de ehia ode bia meka Bible no akra ka say pray without ceasing mo mpa ye abra momre ti no ba be di empire anom mpaye awesa mpaye odima de ho oboama abusuafo oboama man Ghana oboama oma oboama ho oboama adwuma bibia a ewo se mpaye cover bia no oba efiada we ya yanimu he ya Promise Broadcasting Limited or FM TV Promise FM TV yase he ya ena ye day supernatural watch night no eba anyum tofo bebre na eba ase enti no yehu nwum no na mpaye na mu yehu nwum no na mpaye ena mu a nyame ya adom efiada ye nyina yenhia na ye ndi mpaye ewo yase ya the boss player Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker yes Solomon Carter me dan Clementino to aso de amamo
Jibo yenwem na anwumrei yamfa kakra free congress na still de eba na after some tetem ene ediadaye papa na ene yenkotie board member for Glorious Accra House of Folk Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo na de tudwa said ye si nura ne de na eye ni wu papa.
What has happened must be a very shameful act from the FM. And also, I personally am very much disturbed because it appears that people can joke with the Constitution must be a very shameful act from the FM. And also, I personally am very much disturbed because it appears people can joke with the Constitution no matter what. Thirdly, these things are done for individual benefits. And that's exactly what has happened. Legally, this amendment could be challenged on several grounds. Procedural irregularity, failure to follow internal constitutional safeguards, breach of governance norms, and also contravention of FIFA's own expectations for fair and transparent administration. Now, if it's left unchallenged, this is a concerning precedent, threatening not just the foundations of football governance in Ghana, but the democratic principles we have worked so hard to entrench. These things are dangerous. We shouldn't forget that there are young people copying it. Why do people want to stay in power indefinitely? For what reason? Just to steal. I repeat, just to steal. Nothing else. So please, I personally am against it and I'll always be against it because it took us years to be in this so-called democratic dispensation that we have today. Some of us are suffered, both in jail and many other things. People like Kwame Pianin has been in prison for over 12 years just to get this democratic dispensation. I have spent 5 years of my life. So when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. To anybody who attempts to destroy the democratic dispensation we have, I personally will have to fight until I die.
Ayaniwu na tete ne papa de be manipa chinchini ya tumi min sore so kronu ya me kan biem kronu ya anti na eno obeto aso se yes we no ayade a esi enura no onde o kan obi ati ase ket ne tetem no nye bra bia no bebo eye Robin na no be Rob Ghana football
their intention is to rob, not to build anything. How do you need 12 years? If you are a good administrator, it will be seen within the first year or first 2 years. You go to the court first. And definitely, I know the courts will definitely look at it carefully, because this is a constitution that has been written down. And we've gone through this. Indeed, it was because of the behavior of Kwesi Nyantakyi at that time, his attempt to have a third term, that brought him down. That is exactly what I am against. It was done undemocratically. Look, if you want a constitution to be amended in that particular form, it must be a secret voting. Then people will really express their views. Not gather a group of people and ask them to raise their hands and then you approve it for having changed the constitution. No. I mean, these are people who don't understand the problems facing this sort of thing. These are some of the things that bring in soldiers to come and rule us.
Nyaho Tamakrunti. We live to see also be fighting for. Said the Bayas Adiano, Entimi, NCA, Sansa, Tete, and Papa. Na me come nim na fei, and upon a dear, na a tweet, and na ya kinka ye, na a way what nene, Edia Betrim, ranking member, Parliamentary Select Committee for Sports, Vincent Ekwasifwa, was a bianadio tweeting and upon an abro bin tiasie, what nene betrim, no be was young Camavia singing antiasie. The scene no Congress national, unacceptable.
This is unacceptable. Fortunately, because of monetization and maybe an attempt to immortalize the presidential position in GFA, they have been successful. I feel that it's a very dark day in our football. It is an affront to the normalization committee in 2019 when they adopted the GFA statute. Mind you, after the announced expose, we needed to make sure that we sanctify our football. It was on that basis that the normalization committee that was made up of FIFA representatives who agreed that going forward, we should have a 2-term limit for presidential position as far as the GFA is concerned. So why do we now do something that is against committee's recommendation that is supposed to, as it were, sanctify our football? It means that we are just going back to the pre-2019. This is shameful, it's embarrassing, it shouldn't have happened, and the football committee should bow their head in shame. Based on the committee's recommendation, GFA in particular, and because of what transpired previously, the normalization committee that encompassed persons within our country and persons that are also from FIFA. It was based on their wisdom that they adopted the 2019 GFA statute that we should limit it to 2 terms. And so I am surprised that the football community will go and do something that is untoward, that is different from what the normalization committee adopted in 2019, which is supposed to, as it were, make good our football. It's unfortunate. This shouldn't have happened. And I think that maybe going forward, we should also make sure that the person who also made this does not benefit from it.
Vincent is over so Gilisabia a amendment keke. Na secretary to Azupadie was never care to continue.
They have agreed to an amendment of the constitution, not a continuation of Katkriku. He and his people sent this amendment proposal to the FIFA. And FIFA, one way or the other, said that, well, they can do it. Of course, it is not supposed to be that, okay, because the FIFA regulations and its rules, Infantino can go for 3 terms. It does not mean that other member countries will have to also do it 3 terms. I've said this a number of times, that if you look at the Kenya constitution, the Kenya football constitution, their limit is 2 terms. They go 34 or 37 or so, 2 terms. If you look at the Namibia football position, their limit is 2 terms. So the argument that was even made initially that it is supposed to be in consonance with FIFA regulation is moot. It's not true. It cannot be the case. But of course, as I said, because there has been an approval of an amendment of the constitution of the GFA statute, though I disagree, the one who made it possible should not also be a beneficiary. That is the only way that I'm going to feel that this was not made to, as it were, to entrench himself onto the position, or if you like to immortalize himself as far as the presidential position is concerned.
Vincent Ekwa Azefua, MP for Otafo and Abusiafo, and then Ray Motorenka. I was enough of that. Minko Zambu from Nabusia Arahona na Ghana. You won't need no Ghana Nippon Watria, Umina prayer Quenchia, Uminium baby Koye, Uko Jubilee House, not just Enkaya Nani, Ediamomo, Navisa, and a Bismarck, Mama video no brana. Writer Kobena Bua on the Sports Writers Association as Tommy Hona just said almost so Koye Enkaye Ediama and Nipa and Wachano Abusia na ye aura hopa papa na no and I'm no eka said ye writer Edia Tumuse ye see no Abusia ebinsi da enunti and now say omoye Enkaye de ma omo.
Well, Ghana woke up to this tragic news of the disastrous crash of the plane and the unfortunate demise of our 8 gallant heroes. I mean, the whole nation is united in grief, and I don't remember the last time we were confronted with such a disastrous incident. And we are really, really saddened. We join the family in commiserating with the dead, with the families of the dead, and on behalf of the patrons of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana, and on behalf of the executive, and on behalf of the General Assembly, we're here to pay our respect to our fallen heroes. And the fact that they died in the line of duty emphasizes their selflessness and dedication to the cause of their nation. And I do know that they will not die in vain. We will remain united, and we are comforted by the fact that they will find a place in the bosom of the Creator. May they rest well, Damri Fadie.
May they rest well, Damri Fadie. I was a sponsor, so yes, you could pay tribute at the man penny for tree, and no, and I'm a writer. Cobra Bois and Can Ever Honor. Na me babetia Sante Kotoko. Na menko homework up on the Menoka said, yeah, Sentia. Omode Pandora of Lions, Ebeshe House of Okono, and organizer, and him Ado, Chichimu.
A lot of lions are known as giant killers, who to discipline greater Sante Kotoko, and then they say you and you see the quality they possess of. So it's an invitational thing. There was a time it was a class of Open, a Great Olympic. Now moving forward, we believe that as we are building on it, we can even bring in 4 teams. We went to Volta region to invite the minister, CE, and the chiefs, and they are all coming with their buses to come and support out of land. They believe this Champions League flight trophy, Arsenal has not had before, so Lions can take it home. You can imagine if they take this trophy to Pando. Look at this trophy. We are believing that next edition is possible. We will have Ashanti region represent. Even if things work well, we can bring another country, South Africa, Morocco, all those countries that have good diplomatic ties to start with. So that because it's a culture we are selling, we are promoting our culture. I can confirm that we have the legend Tiny. We went to Teshit, we went the Jasiche, the Bukeke owner, he's a Jasiche. He's coming, he's also supporting us. We also get TT Brothers also supporting us. The Krowo Manche also want to come. We are trying to bring everybody together.
And him Ado, and I was your for homework up organizer, Motenenka, and Ne and Yumrei. Na men consemble from way, na Kotoko, and a Matthias Visa Bismarck, Monfamin 20 Tanfidian Sona, Yasha. Baba yara masa juma ekoso hono enye bete na menu akase de eye kotoko together with NSA and egoso ye juma no ma water na afide eba efraba obesi efraba eba dika still bosunsuo na abusia de meko hunu no ohwe she pronso a na je say after say omudi nsuo ni gusu a eba no ano take it from me enra no mo sha se fertilizer juma no omo ye enenso ye ko hono na chese omo de fertilizer no e boss ye dika na bi obi Frank boy india ma me enkan cho se emprempre djuma e ko so ne de ye KNUST horticulturist ma me no na e boy djuma madam Hana ono ene ne workers ene gusu a omo ye se de be ya baba yara e betimi atake shape enti o TV no so be hu ne e ko so mo so a mo wo Facebook no mo be hu se bra no mo sha se a na yes you know ahoa no say de efra bank kakran mo so after say 2 days so mo dey abo fertilizer no mo be hia wia no e dey aka ho nti mo ko baba yara adwuma madam Hana wonne ne workers on African West no omo ebo ho no na mo hwere nanwumre on TV na visa mo nsama me another video when the Bismarck mo kombane na mo ma me bra camera ekotu kotokoka aketwa no na we kepko so na nkofo busa se na eden na asi amanfa mu ka kese yes di camera na etwa no ho twa ne nsa akwa nim ka ne twi fantastic yeah di ko wie na keso si from na hwehwemu kakra ma yesentia mu hu seketwa no eno mu yusu no ene se kase no omode awuram ewo enkran ni nyina no ene se omkotie gu ho ko post dika mu wie pa na chese sponsors kakra asa ba on board no ni nyina no aba ho nti video ya wo hwei sentia amaketwei ena goalkeeper akotuo no ene se omu ye kase no adwuma kotie gu ho se de be ya new season no bibia be ye new omu wie a na sponsors aba on board no ni nyina nso omode ababeka ho amanyema atimi akonkan de ewo ho no menko hasofokai na menko ye adwuma kakra ho anopa no Abbas by no ka say the unveiling na ena eba abeba so eno ena dino ye de beba atache e de amount e bie nnwumre no unsa has atwetia na chese dini nyina e wa ha enomo 2 years ena Rocky Dwamena wode ama hasofok nti enche unsa sa unveiling na chese former Kotoko player no Rocky Dwamena afarini akura no wono so apenso 2 years e de ama hasofok unveiling no ye wa twenim enche ye betumi ehunu se no so ebeba ne no nko ena eba Caleb Quarten Opoku wono so unveiling no by the close of the day na no so hasofok e de ahwim se yensaka Caleb Quarten Opoku ewo ho enomo. Another one Henry Kwaku Mensa aka Kwadasu Messi akwane aka no wasem de achramasi ni akra no yesa akra no de o kire no tumsem panimfo ni abrea se de ono so ohun se on the day no akato na bro na fe yewura mu no omotumi pa no hontoma finsha mensa na Henry Kwaku Mensa Kwadasu Messi ono so ni gina ono bo hye ne moto mu no ono so na chese unveiling no banyo no ko Zaid Suraj ono so busuafo ye wa tweniem de hwa ne se hasofok by the close of the day Brantena wanyam finshia dunsia na kenanim kete tim say yes ojebola wo pia papa ono so finshia miensa ye wa tweniem se ono so unveiling no ebetumi aba amanyama etumi akoyie na Masud Didi Dramani show interest ewo Basketball Stars one young defender the and Emmanuel Kwame yese abrantie no wo season na etwa mu no a na jese ne 24 games otimi gina mu bodika we na jese opia assist no 5 e de gum go bako ena otimi ehye ya defender yi Masud Didi Dramani show interest ewo no se dachi bia no wonya no eba ebetumi aboa amanyema akonkan e de amano minko Gold Stars na minko ya dwuma kakra e obabia ni Gold Stars na Gold Stars ena yete se asa we ni de ohwemu a na jese player obi ehunu se Asante Kotoko show interest pa na jese abrante na ne ene oba nema Walid asam ena mekan Gold Stars show interest akachen so masa hade ye no nya ayibia na de ma obosome ye kekane nyina bom nti 8000 Ghana brabaji kodi kwa na ebra menya story na jese osame ya na to meni embame na musa tamwa ade we beton tintamfide nso a na abrante ne Kotoko mpanifo bi gusu di nkomo ni nyina no ene se Kotoko e ka se wodie se wo ya so de na ko South Africa ba ye no sa be justify ho abrante ne agent si da bi ye ntimi justify ho emfa ho ne se ye nuanom bi abebebre no nya de be ye nti Kotoko atopru no mu edima Walid Nema na ene the player ne kan se fine enti ase ya ba wonya Cape Coast no obekọ na die ne dan nan se wono wonko Cape Coast bra coach wo ha no ankasa no atwa no tebetumi a Asante ema coach efan se Karim Zito emfre no keke se ono de omra ene ofre no ape echena mubehu se Walid Nema aba meka se nyina no aduana so titachira amoso a show interest nti Gold Stars aduana abrante ne se Kotoko no opeso obo nanso no obi ne commentary aso de ne doso me kwa South Africa tim say yes Galaxy no kra no swavu wo mu enema ne nyina bo na wasa ba still go so ekoso na menkohwe Gold Stars ebra yewura studios no no mo ne Republicans 3-0 na na chese atwa Isaac Ajete 40th minute na go back dem Abdul Farouk Amofo ono so 40th minute ode baako penso na Emmanuel Ajay 48 ono so ede baako atu mu a Gold Stars egoso ehye enkran ebobo mo champion of champions omne Kotoko babo no eno ho eno Marshall Republicans by 3-0 nyema ekoso yiye ede emma wo mu u follow mediama ewo Ivory Coast a nyebete mudi 29 no mo bo friendly matches ni bi ede efram na de tie ne se ukohwemu di a ene FC Mona esemiensa ma mediama etikanu baako a de etodwa ewo Ivory Coast ene de emma wo no elsewhere na Ho United enso ene Nukunu Football Club o ma shomu ekansia ama Nukunu Football Club ati ekaremu baako a de no so eba eno no ma me enka wo se wo hwe game a midika eka ho asem na Gold Stars ayefo na sisi eno ene ne eba so oho amede ema wo nti Japan 6 ena etumi we de en same we ho de no yes 6-1 ene nia etumi epie mu ewo ho enomonti ensam ne de ya na etoso yedemo ebehye jibo ensa na show no etumi atwaso ed amamujibo.
All Massive and crew, you're listening to Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Hey, that. Onyadofo, what's your Oyerepa 100.7 FM?
All right, highway sports to us. Clementino, where do I say? Say, Odia Refi na fin, sema wofi nyina no Clementino, the darling boy, Eddie Guo, Eddie Amaye. Al Hassan Kofi Zakitu, Atenase. Captain Siasia, Ewaha. So ena se wo bedwe onso wa ha okay senior shamo e wa ha ena ne hoho abeka yensa Mr. Afuakwa edia bebre na adi ni wokuma se ye Pogba ana se Kofitela
video bi na Facebook ana am so consistent station bi ana normal match bi wi imse na mini match ko ana se o analyze Nemse se na Real Madrid se na Chelsea.
Aso ni team Real Madrid.
No, o se no analyze. Quiet team no additions bi ha.
O se ekura coaching certificate D. O coach kan. And o say player agent. So na me che no. Wa transfer players e pa o. Kasipa e wom ye ayi striker no kin face aí. Of course South Africa. Kwam Pepra. Kwam manager ni. Sisi o Cambodia. Sisi we free India ko Cambodia. India to Cambodia. Ko ba kwa ba. Bibi aboko de. Be microphone mama. Sa brabo mu boko. Bibi e kwa kama. Okay. Etine po ba so kan ho ene ne be di dwuma nwumre e wo highway sports so. Zak mama sha semfri ho. Ensema eye Clementino de agu no. Ba bia pese wo fa bia no betimi afa. Metio.
You see, se leader se otnafa ko cha na uruli cha arba kwa ebe kan ho ye is you start becoming too powerful. Ufi say nobody can control you and you know when other power drunk now say you start doing a lot of things enye. So Jibo, let's look at this thing. Kosi nyantachi wa ufono ne tenor as FA president bia no the obeka se kosi in the first kosi number 1 kosi number 2 one year maybe and then one follow Ghana football then me from the one he has never been someone that's na me penasem in terms of naturally I wasn't one of those guys that's
the leadership and as leadership style and I said Najuma no ya as FA president.
No, like me I've never we all follow me behind him say I've never been admirer of him.
Didn't you know when you admire of him?
Oh na odi bebe ho. Ina bebe ho.
Twaso. Where twaso.
Do. But why don't we kosi 1 and kosi 2 bia no. Wow, because 1 year maybe I know you're not following Ghana football. When Kosi came, Kosi won. Yenya 2 Ghanaian teams playing the finals of African football.
Confederation Cup.
Yenya Ghana qualifying for the World Cup for the first time.
2006.
Yenya Ghana winning and the 20 World Cup for the first time.
2009.
And the league was very competitive. And if you follow the trend, and again, sponsorship. Kosi time na yenya sponsors akasi
first one.
Yes. I'm sponsoring the Ghana Premier League. If you follow Kosi 1 and 2, he did a very good job. Junior national teams were performing. But time now, after 1 and 2, power never any demo. Now, ne also a quarter time. And instead of Kosi working, ne also working to please people around him and be on man of the mandate to continue as if a president. So when Odu's high level no, instead of
have to work for the interest of Ghana football. So we are to please delegates. Into one interest in the and they say Kwambia su Pesika and to please these guys delegates no Pesika o. And they say Pesika to into one contract ya akofechire. Ya na akosign the akofechire because he has to Onyesika to pay those guys big monies to endorse him to go for a third term. And to one selfish interest in share say bem. Ona ya nas edeko trapo na onya kusinya ntechi.
Eskeni braba.
Eti if you follow the trend na o hwe de e go so kroma say ya. You see? Why not careful ah? O me you because you see one thing is very clear in how I first your football kroma say. Once the big guys are investing no. The guys running the teams, most of them, I will not say all of them, most of them, only can first to boot mpo. Then the answer say, when your opportunity, and I didn't see or say we CEO, we general manager. Sacrifice. If you call him $1,000, $3,000, mirikabi obetu no betu. I share the idea. Same boy jump over beat no. Akwaje just to go and vote anyhow or take decision anyhow. You look at corporate settings. Take Samates. It's a company club. Dr. Century that team nano. Yes, sir. Team ni Eco Congress. Mentia said that. Say Edina, you know Paul and Aka. Baka say I'm for. Baka say I'm against. I Samates is a corporate setup.
But I say be the actual no.
I don't think so.
10 years I send the company because the company will first take a decision. Company in stance ni. Yes. It's more muko jina company na name no. Say na mo konkoye.
Pen komo me do all day. Some tests were not didn't endorse the third term bid in terms of
but Metia can interview or say the decision was from the board. A board decision.
Sana me so Metia almost say Paul there no so the board decision. Doctor endorse it.
It's the emphasis is a poor near. I said the one your board no. I said the Nazi unifrio.
That is where I'm coming. Because you see, how don't you say sir? Say a corporate entity like Samates.
The same things you see with Chelsea. Meaning say I'm a Fajantua. There is no way. Meaning Komo period radio. The last time I'm saying meaning Komo was about a month or two ago. But meaning the stance when it comes to Ghana football. On Tiasia da so monko to for. But Chelsea Sukoye, Imoche.
Because the Uncle Joseph, who's my good friend, and Raf Jamrana Koye, Obian himself Raf position he on this current FE, and he say he thinks that Domo Yaninye. One name what's the name? The owner who are invested no one place. But and the Uncle Joseph. Through Chelsea, you are rising up as executive member of DACA. And when you reach that level, you become a friend of the FA.
Fine. But at the end of the day, Nejuma or Chelsea, no, we be a fan of Nejuma.
Yes, until one of members say,
Anya na Kwamia, Jantua.
Yes.
Nana Kwame on support to Tetem. It is a Nkokono noa de nepe.
Yeah.
So no dear support to her. Question maybe San say, or my team, Yomo Diano Mobo team no cano. Decision in your decision at club not taking. And then I'm more Uncle Joseph.
That is where I'm coming. Say some of these clubs, say like by now, yet it is there something is going on because it means see they say Chelsea will have two positions on what happened. It means see that some will have two positions. Karela, why we name Honorable Aruna Drusibiano. Knows how he operates. And he Karela Baku say I'm for Eloy I say on the on Jintum no Mako Banasa. And you see when sentence goes on, we begin to ask questions. Say, what kind of football are we running in this country? Jibo, football I've seen a lot of. Oh, say Isaiah too. Finally, he left. So, say by election, there are a lot of things that make me more feel like so. And you don't think say oh we are see the jibo. If you see how say we are sit here, and you can say oh how we are seeing nyama bebre ho jibo, because today is for you, tomorrow is for you.
For our next one, our last one na yanko yenim.
Jibo, Baba ya Sports Stadium. Me feel say me feel say I think Ibubu Stadium no. That is my first say. He said Yemubu Nukra.
Yemubu Stadium no.
I think in sin for. Me that is the first thing I was saying.
Ghana asem na waka no.
Oh, say
Yemubu Stadium we gu a. E be take 10 years no bi anko.
Oh, but this is Kumasi o. Nti there are things that you can do. Unse
Zakito. Pitch keke kura da ho. Ama ya anye. Kotoko na ezo mako pesiko mo ye pitch. Crowfoam market here, Crowfoam here. Ready as you are.
You will say, unum say, a kaka for the club licensing and how football stadium should look like. You know, there's no single stadium in Ghana here that meet criteria. No stadium.
There's a Humobruno mania.
I chop on one. A chow Pankwan, Ghana, a patch of one of the stadiums that you know, Edwin games, you know. Based on how modern stadium should look like, you know, no stadium in Ghana here no qualify. And Argentina, you know, be our betting beyond today and say, we need a modern stadium in Ghana here, and be a one for national assignment like this. You see, when I look at Kenya money, Tanzania money, I'm say over ferry as a Ghanaian. Look at Burkina Stadium, Mrs. Yo. Now, Togo. How national stadium, Mrs. Yo. Now, we are struggling to get a stadium, maybe a Pacho. Baba Yara, you see, beyond the pitch, why you make a pitch. A scoreboard near Bonum, and no money, Gumano. I want to do at the concrete. For a card and say a age man, and you won't say any boho. By never man age man and you almost to call.
Senior Sanity. Ufi a Baba na almost to Yamano.
There be no moon to ye.
Never.
A chain I'm say so much to call.
So if you want
Miko Sunyan. Intimi Sunyana Metese.
Omabi tutu.
No Kamwana Mukama Metie. Na Miko and Miko verify na no credit.
Zach to us.
Eti, never money age man dear. I'm not a concrete. And a gaga out on no. O may had a concrete. Dagato.
Now head Dagato Kuma.
I had no map concrete.
And Kunyano and I said Dagato.
Say Kunyano. And the money
send the money complete.
Complete. So, let's go. You do extend. You see, my problem. So, Ghana man when you know, and then we reach a level where Accra. It's I'm of Accra, but I don't know. So, Accra, I want to talk.
Nanso Koho.
Accra, I want to talk.
You Kumasi, you do.
I think they are embarking on
senior. Operation Day.
Oh,
no one ekobobo. Na dey eni su se sie kwa usu ni ska we wa na ma enye we na me nipa no ba se ma bese me chene se ye obi si Kumasi ha eni manim ya kotoko be bo Africa e be she Ghana ni onyam usi mu nya sika mo de be na ho na be nya sika de ukọ ye dey
me ba cho Ghana ne you know work up qualify na date me
September. September.
O say date ni here me. September there.
Because first week of September.
Because Ghana Kotoko on the weekend of 19th. And you find say 19th here Friday.
That means Kotoko 21st.
21st, which is Sunday. And you say who date now Ghana's work up qualifier no. Because because now if Kotoko can play in Kumasi, Jibo. So please lay Edinburgh. This is a different kind of Kumasi.
Iwiane sa de ko.
Iwiane sa se de ko. Ni sa ko yi ayi flashlight me say flashlight scoreboard no so nyama na yi tufu mu no ye de ba kuma ase. Look at what kind of country are we?
Kofi me da say Refi Kalaso ochia.
Oh me nyana so.
Okay, Zach.
Me ni share na no.
Ye da say. Obed ma minti we.
We are very fine. Normal. Dada na ni timwa.
Okay.
Ya kan ho.
Eze kotoko fo ko hu KTF fo so munye bi mo.
Daga to no.
Daga to ni bi no. Mbebo bobo yi ni kama fa mo na. Mbe yisu.
Yeah, hasani.
Na scoreboard scoreboard.
Okay.
KTF for my ibida.
Obi a o ka se o mutimi nwene foforo ma da yi no mutimi nye. Di asem na wo kan. KTF na ni fumi ni ede.
Kumasi technical institute.
Ntide no moye. Ombe. Enyo ma KTF bi ni we.
University of Science and Technology wa here.
So moye. Nye na horticulture for abegina park so moye.
University of Horticulture.
And one of scoreboard no so.
Ozai.
Scoreboard one of
technical.
O ni nyina KTF for be.
Technical.
People should be called to book. Omo ekoto ade no de buy. Omo de buy be ye renovation 5 years kwaba.
Dey.
Me ne Kumasi source de me ma ye bodin dag out.
Say no man dey tio scoreboard no. Enyo man e be ma scoreboard na so na e be ye adwuma no. Ye tutu the concan.
What I am saying is ya anto scoreboard o ma anto akra ni Kumasi de nyina.
Ena nka de na say
bra.
Eni abefa Kumasi ho nwoma de concan.
And ben ye to ya atimi asay ya tutu baby de koy baby. Eno ne ade ase say ye hwe. Who ordered for what? At what cost? Na guarantee ben na these are the questions you have to answer. Na who go tutu baby akọ.
Oh, and say na department here dey.
Me ba jo me dey na me marketing spaces na ho. Na me ton. Na me ton.
Okay. But it will turn more muska.
Of course.
Aka ska unya no. Unya de buy na ke betia no beti stadium. Oh, what me je we.
Bon say. Ade no.
But dey kan Obed. Enena ye didi nkomo bi. De hyehyɛ NSA fo ni bia na ye didi nkomo a. Adwuma na do na nya adwuma keto wo. Etima kotoko mfa ne se tra. So mo wirem ana mo didi nkomo no mo hu se. Ana mo se ntimi nye ya. Omo nyai so mo boka wo pitch ne so no mfo mani nkyire nkan.
Oh, say Africa no anya match back up.
No, what I'm saying is say Obed. Obia tie, obia when your opportunity or what idea about how a stadium near Bayamana back to standard no. Woni ni din komo wo akira wo sike ebenya. Aka stadium no kwa be 6 months yentum.
Yaje woni nyina atum, but the American here say Africa anya match back up.
Agreed.
Ye be kotoko be bo eye kwara wa bo wak. O qualify wa kuku
group stage.
So what you say? Enti Soko group ubabo 3 home matches. Enti from this stage to Beko group stage, near 5 home matches. You say, oh, yeah, on Shisha Bia na. On said I shall match back up and other one. Ebi, I bet me a pose a cotcophone and Castle Mumu no magia to say first match on Koboakra. But more actions than Chessa. Oh, heard you, Mamma, and Baba. No, but what I'm saying is, oh, home on the I say, a befa.
What's your concentration in our pitch?
Because I know the idea about one. See, I know. It's just them den.
Scoreboard so who?
Oh, no dear, a do dear member baby.
A member baby.
Scoreboard no. You bet me the anajua fix it. Pitch na 2 weeks need 3 weeks asem.
Hey, Obedi say na
dressing room near say you pesha wane adea. E do dear and no pay we numere be about 2 days plumbers be. E bet me a case gidi.
Yeah, the one day yeah the anajua fix scoreboard.
The American scoreboard need you bet me be 2 days. Na pitch no for 2 days in face.
You bet me the 2 days of scoreboard.
Oh. Na assistant you egu flight mu dia be Kumasi aje technicians gina ho a patu papa mu ntimi fix it
to aso yi
but pitch ne dia won't be fixing in 2 days
to aso
won't be fixing pitch no in 3 days pitch ne here man enti dia kan gina esi o media stand wunya sockets ni a do dia electrician jirejire mu anopa wi anumere within 3 days so e do 3 days come be say adwuma na wi or as long as there's that financial power
yo
se scan wo ha sa na man nyina bete na tefri ho enti me won se park na die eno ne ye negotiate o ena park get one day ya nkoma ya wi enti ese animanim ya no kwa be so na park ne be duru ba bia ye be inspection be won se hia because say jibo calf nyoma ne tibi bu ya nugu nyoma bi so onye nyina de be tibi bu ya nugu nyoma bi so bo mbu na ni ngu park na oboso bo no so da There's no way a park now bosso born and ya obebu na ni aguso. Ye betimi awura dressing room abu ya ni agu ni omabi so kakra. Se e ka so ye se dressing room ye air condition akobo ha. Ye si abonte betimi ato air condition ye no aploge. Aya no kra bi ebetuatua ne kakra. Na park no utimi koto beto so. Untimi koto beto so. So that is when you understand why enibre bebira akọ park so even if say entimi ambo kwara game ni mpa, it means that Kotoko August and September to still fix the venue because Kotoko Baba Kwara second round no was the weekend of 26, 27, 28 to 29. Next year we September because September is 30 days. Next year we September near October. So if there's the work game possibility Kotoko qualify no Kobo Waka, it will be in October. So that means you are getting almost 2 months to fix the place. Into the FMA when in a Kobo Accra, the Enobra, Nigeria for no Accra. Why can the Oba Krum habit me and Dom Kakra? I may be a bit with the Atoka. Then you may have now qualify now grouper. And I feel I could do group now because hey, mistake with enemy. You Yankee me any brave. Hey, at the end, maybe an catch. Until I think they should continue. Now, even if Mpose went me from Africa, you need the pitch for the league.
Okay.
May I say league, you know, so they have a time cut their venue for because Africa, no, a ripple effect. If you are doing well in Africa, the tendency is to league matches at home, no, some confirm or so. So also now to top up so Africa, it will affect home matches. And league, you know, pitch now you know last week, you know. And your right set to Kobe decided so all league matches was our pitching so. So even if Africa is not possible, what about the league? You still need the venue to play your league matches.
For last one I meet you.
About afi jibo minister afi what men come and say.
Me dem ntia se but to the ko ni.
Na say league match got continue bo league wo sa brown pitch no so.
O say
league no. Brown pitch if they have the picture. Last week brown pitch no. Got continue bo league match was sa pitch. Say sa. Say last week na brown. Enti ko mu jana sa na league so no mbebo amuntimi bo sa park no so.
We dey to aso.
Enti aduma na dey so mo ye. Ha na edu de edin a on say obo a hundru ba bi edu de edin a amansan timi bem for instance e bia aka be 1 week na nya ne ntie say de aka ya bia dressing room ene scoreboard ne bia ye kan say
for last one na me come anim
ene say don bebem no ma ba push na ketia so krekum common ne voting me ana me maybe atwam na me defend club owners no ba me du ba bia ma hu say de me hu hia omo anim de omo ye honest ni nim de omoye nti sometimes ya na de omakọ akọhye bracket fufuru na ya classify omo amaye so kofu bi na edeceive omo enya no kre omo nim de omoye yibo nemrim obi 2 cd crash o company mu a on tena kire hwe say why de opo 2 cds ground tena kire say why de opo football e ka wo mu bruta nti hwe honest sika omo kotam free ba bi de be hye bonum na eduru ba bi e take decisions so wa be ka kire me say Oba jama nkofo bi akwa take decisions na omo tesoro na inform ho aba njibo asemu ye kan wo hemfa asemu ekuru ben so na ye kan. Look at the money they are investing. See ye be a window his players nkofo assign league here ba start hwe ka omo bebo emu medical bills emu documentation emu pre-season what stadium almost all Ghanaian teams ni na pre-season na so ma anya obebi omo ma o se dia na ba insu atreo baby na e training brekum Chelsea abakum ase kotokonam Cape Coast has ye ne de wa Accra de but still e ka wo imagine so akofa Didi Dramani na wutua ne ka wafa Gazali from Baseke Edna our assistant wafa Najao from Kotoko I no goalkeeper trainer hwe ka obebo na Chelsea sa ka we nyina ye ko take decisions a na ewura Togo eja so aka bi mu nkona mko ye mope ebro mo taku ni o mo sempo ani. You can't tell me this. Peka Dr. Kwame Chibo Abrankes. Even maintaining the pitch itself, housing of players, or pedaya players da or more mediani di peka obo. Now we are sure say we Johnny by divine. Say divine konako to the open. He will not do that. So they are part of it and they know whatever they are doing. There is a possibility FA president really can lobby or mukra and we see from. There be a yes and call for a but recently, you FA president no starting a club owners he did come. Then no call your catch them. Juma a third time a Jumano. One argument say and then no much you. From the first day we take you over. almost say adwuma na se no na almost say grounds work ase enye ne so elimination by rough tactics na enye ne na almost ase almost making sure say clubs are initial no money almost come bebo almost camp na enye ne because Kotoko initially endorse George Free under Dr. Kwame Chey. And then you be asked Dr. Kwame Chey. Now Doctor moved to nations and now support Ket Iyosukriku. What is that telling you? Yeah, Juma. Moses Parker was no way.
George.
Parker no ni George. Abiana no George. And then I sound Kwame in our bucket. And he kept saying the Juma na sinyane. And let's not isolate the owners. Because Parker then initially who was George Free Muana Granich. And now we pese ye de George ba. En kebre eduri. En yoma na we George die ma wo kra ba abonten beta na chi no. En kai okọ 2 times an ko free ho. Ama de achia na ye kan wasem no ke bia George atimi aba bepre. But the last election we di kan ko ket that. The last election Doctor wo nations that. Doctor wo ye kan say ket that. And the moment at third time ne ba abonten no. O pomo almost started defend their nations was part of it. The CEO in Kennedy Boachiansa, open interview said there be third term near here. This is a team I recently called Baseka. One team I'm bobbing you be soon, yes, and true for in Antaniki. To the extent some more threatens a more from Bobby. And now they are supporting why the Juma Casabe
say, Ghana Football. Ghana Football Association. Senior, Maminti way. Agomia.
Oh.
Said the Nipa Bayamran, Wimley.
Sir, me Jawas over so Jamaquine. But you don't want him to one, I'm making one of the million. I quite was over so I couldn't answer the sea any beam. Was all good,
Back up to Ivory.
See, I'm into an Menko Pogba. And as soon as Pogba,
I don't want to cross a whole subject. I said,
Kufitela.
I'm not a grassroots job, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I don't know, but Cambodia. And then $20,000.
Any minimum. One minute, Uncle Mono. One minute, Uncle. And I'm senior, I'm into
voice. Purportedly given by Nyahuta Maklu.
I am an woman.
Purportedly given by Nyahuta Maklu, and I wept. Listen, Nyahuta Maklu, in the position in a class of folk has come to my way. Omojutum.
Moto 4.
Nti Ave Papa, what's a now? What credit here? So, man, I own there. Na papa ya onu ye penny wo has folk we cassette ya no kwa nso akoto fo eto mutimi reprimand the akoto ye no say if they had not endorsed and akwa na kwa you see okay ayi or the same no the same or pani ba ejo ba Charles them I don't know akoto aba no chess den Charles them etina me kire say
but so we a board member tell akoto on your board member
and they want to know do Edin Krabe the man ko e
onu wo do higher position
so and na has board no
e just say high board ko no o man take decision
e don beza me ka say nyaho one person on the board our can asem right and others over power no onom koto e but he never said that no one so there be o ebi so ye ka so nkonkoto no omo ahwepo no wan wepo enu akoto do no ape ade Charles Dempsey ye hu bi da.
Yeah.
And I know the same.
New Zealand.
Koko to Africa. Odwe wa am saying.
Yeah.
So I know. And I make say they are haunting the possibilities and I can want them. But for me, if such a big fish in a class of folk, it never until the can we now as a fort to abano for then our football is in tatters. As I say just there's no direction. Here, team back a bit me ko two way. No, my decision is I'm the coy. I divided a state, you know, cannot stand. So who have been divided that? It doesn't stand. It is in the Bible, it is in the Quran. It is a division or there, and that is a Ghana football. No, Sani Bayno. It is this guy, it's a CR. When the process of which they are trying to circumvent by subversion. Almost circumvent process, no, to subvert, to suit their own whims and caprices.
Obia Kofiso Chiao.
Yeah, I go how much. Okay. So you see, come and I will come and the thing. Why can't say, Mamma, Mintin can be beam? Or see ye yai, no bora, because omunya, me who said a mecano,
omunya organized.
And you could cram my own. Coach in the Tiano. Omuna bro, or no quite or you club administrator, player, manager, and a club coach, football coach, Mamma, the football coach. It's one day. He digs deep into it. And on him a name a cum. Nowhere near, nama, you league into come queen league with some money. I would me you say papa once I got to us. Share a nations day. Move a soon. Keka bia. Nakama boy. Supporters, me boy. And come here. Move your massacre and also. Hey, no way there. I don't remember any patrim. Hey, nipa wo. It is any pay customer so didn't town baby because say one mere cancer same. Yeah, go dinner. Me nation say you who come home.
Yeah.
Get your Miami.
Mama says,
sell money at one side down the corner crana. Double. Wouldn't be Chicago. And ye mobi. To a j ama. They say I did anything. I've done it. And that's what Jimmy, there be I didn't have done it.
Sikadi nipa be kwetri.
Nipa, oh, Sikadi nipa be kwetri, and you track him, yeah, you to a bomber. Ade, serious, oh. A dear pa, me say, we have a missa question, mamma. A dear pa, na papaya ye. And to here, sir, tell them now, Moka, and I mean this idea, this idea. And look to Swabay. Look to Swabay, almost what I know. One of the version pam no necro because it's car so the work you need people. But I'm a dear children, Bakubi, Lam me back home. Omekoja me back home. Hey,
Pacific.
Mother, chia, everyone was there. Now, I would switch and you didn't quite ever check. They are changing, you know. Bra, I didn't know causeway. Tam naso minya
wabre papa mami tie we na menko siasia so mami tie o
striker me da se na me bibi ketu bi na me pesa meka efa abano mkoto ye no. There are a few questions I would like to ask. So why the third term very important. And apart from non so no mama enhwa adi bi out of nipa 124 as 23 na koto ba 114 representing 91% at 2-4, which is dangerous. I want to imagine what. And then most 6 say yeah they are 2. I'm against. And then most 3 I see yeah they am say yeah they and sabe card no crap. That is where my challenge is. A chess we don't have a stronger opposition. Say a 60-40 there. Also and it does all. Ebi are going forward and your best sankaka. But yes, say Kotuaba, you in the state of Ghana football. Been the same Amoka Kotoko Asemi. Kotoko some bubble and say Mujiska.
Yeah.
Now, boss is in here. We are. Why should Kotoko use their pocket money, own money, NCSA park also?
Asana Masako Bobo.
Asana Masako Bobo. I'm aside you musika. The sorry state of Ghana football. And it's a woody usika. Eh, yeah, baller. I just want to go. Bibi bia won hu bia de ball. Yeah, me metia. This music I ball ni. Omon ko to about bebre ko on ma bia the kind of investment I me the music an ketenkete here. E bi kura na music an do sa. But because omanya akwanya no makoto aba ne wo yen na emu nti. Look at how they voted. And me ka some baako. President Kate. Bibi bia obey in Ghana football mo bia. Say man 50 years ko obey free so. It's not about the third term. And we a leader. Now be running association for 8 years. That's when man prepare will be. Say okwa omesha wana there is a problem.
Me, these are the things that I want to look at. And yeah, what 2 man and 1 to a man. I just say, get 2 man, we don't have hope. And no, Mammy, the last time I'm going Galka elections, I was telling a friend, say, and yeah, but no, say the motive 2 tier we are, but the numbers. And teacher say, if you think that I'm going to see the next 10, 20 years, you know, I think you're better to 91%, and also, sir, the other 60, and I'm going to do 50, no, not about say crowd. GDN you and it does so you say president, you know, or any part. Until I don't want to address him today because or see he may or not. Though you know that we know the background conversation, but or see a beer or beba and aomba.
That's why you can't take a decision on it.
And it's all bad, yeah. Then I would have something to say on him. But if it doesn't come, that's fine with me. But football for no. Why are they trying to act like aliens?
But after Congress, no tie club administrators on the 3rd term now. Omasimo Kanyana and say 3rd term the critical. Yes,
that is where I'm coming to.
And one person I seriously may have very much disappointed in him. Edo of Ghost Stars. Very much disappointed. Minim Kwesi. And I'm nim said you see any yoma. And I'm nim said an university.
No, things have changed.
Okay. On from the one, he's cut.
Says yeah, bolly.
Even cut every president. Why not use cut?
May say yeah, bolly gina saying. Yeah, bolly gina saying. A car getting carefree ghost stars and saying. In your course,
let me tell you. Before Ket be president, Obaka in that election, no, let's be a time Kobe.
A first one after normalization.
And they get by. Those days now, I said me connect you to me no relationship. I said me connect me boss to Kwesi. Now I pay vote every year. I was told me point blank. Say for ESCO over to my hammer timer. But the president in the day.
What I'm trying to say is yes, send it here. Obia to be taking position.
No, is it for the interest of Ghana football and not for personal gains?
Say interest in it. The interest of Ghana football. No, individuals now. Omanya chance to vote no. Omanya bema Ghana football nasasa. It if those individuals eko na de ye na ye te ho na ye se enye no musu bi no. Because when you say your club administrators be bra, they even call the minister to say say they were the empeneso. Then omo call Congress mako mama monsaso.
Is it about fear or what? Because who be omumu ana because only omo din komo abonten different. But when omo konso be before fro.
Aba no to ne say.
Aba no. You can mama monsaso.
How? Who does this?
I grant for abato.
Oh.
Like a cake.
Whatever
say mama train and
yeah, to aba. Yem peja ensa. Yes, you know how football is here. It me I don't want to tackle it again. Send ye obey the car, you know. And pay you for na kasa team near mo dia na kasa mo boka no. O man kasa na asem ne bo mo nka bio. Because me tia say o say Rafa koto aba wo ha. The other person so about for the same club. Hi. Mami share Hohoy 14.
Last one. Hohoy
United.
Okay. Honorable Peter Mewu.
And one thing I know. And I met my show.
I want to share 6 in no.
Yeah. Omo Togo says. Yeah.
Omo Togo.
Omo your pre-season.
Okay. Wow.
And one thing I know. Me show more Super Cup, Division 1 Super Cup no sunyane. Now, sending no Musibo, I was watching with a friend. Born now, no more born. No more said Division 1 club. No more said Premier club. Your both season you qualify by Premier. The kind of additions of my own team. Team be on in about this season behind ready.
Hoho United.
Because they are ready to play. And almost in terms of Sika 7 so Omo Tomu P, but Omo Brain so. They are very okay that they can at least for one season there they can play and play well. Sorry. Oh no, I mean it's okay. Only a buy move, but it's okay. nti wo wa team no dey
no problem munche
okay wo wa team no o me dem for be
aban na meska
sia ya ba ko skaka na
oh of course I mean no say me da bia me ka say onye na say me kra mother dey bereaved me ka say onye na me ka ya na mumfi because me hu say etoko na ye kono na say you ni abre no say Jani concentrate on something else so me instead no kameka ebia ene ma me expect say buko congress was 30 mokoto yi there are some goodies be also pay de o maka ye de anu aka you do me hu say they don't happen but ene ma o maka what the clubs are going to benefit referees insurance packages of that tour and it's the amount of the referees and it's sane man no say if it can be done I will commend that near hope say Fagana football no enko nanim but because I can like Obert said no enye na ye ka FA from consider the cheapest the other cost nei enye different from the cost consider the cheapest ye be de ye be ko bad sa no be and I don't know Gaka you to Gaka president Gaka ba
chairmanship position
na buy list buy no yes we na FA president so beto no wa ye djuma ansa monka no any other list na man kwa akojina bi ai hu na man kwa say onye FA president what happened ya bo we na to we so when class started support